Welcome to the National Interest Online TV News. The leaders of Niger Delta Ethnic Nationalities Youth Forum, NDENYF, has passed a vote of confidence on President Muhammadu Buhari and Minister Niger Delta Affairs, Senator Godswill Akpabio, for their commitments to the peace and development of the region. The group, which is made up of all ethnic nationalities across the 9 states of the Niger Delta region, stated this while on a courtesy visit to the office of the Minister Niger Delta Affairs recently. In a communique read on behalf of the youth group by its national president, Comrade Terry Obie, the group said it acknowledged the commitment of the president in continuing with the amnesty program and the ongoing works on the East-West Road. The group also commended the Niger Delta Minister, Niger Delta Affairs, for fixing the failed section at Mpolu, which had claimed lives and obstructed commercial activities in the area. They expressed joy that such a major drainage channel has saved the lives of the residents. The group thanked the current leadership of the Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC, through the directives of Mr. President for embarking on the completion of abandoned projects in the region. They then applauded the new focus of the NDDC, especially completion of abandoned projects, some dating back to 14 years ago. They also observed that some of the projects date back to the era of OMPADEC. They described as commendable the completion of over 77 roads in the region by the NDDC without awarding any new contract. Meanwhile, a United Nations chief, Mr. Philippe Baldin-Oliak, in charge of Political Affairs and Partnerships Section, Office of the Director General in Geneva, and the permanent representative of Center for Convention on Democratic Integrity (CCDI) to the United Nations, Mr. Olufemi Aduwo, have unanimously commended the Minister of Niger Delta, Mr. Godswill Akpabio, for restoring peace to the once fragile region. They praised Akpabio for his commitment to the Goal 16 of SDG development in the Niger Delta, which provides for promotion of peaceful and inclusive societies for sustainable development, access to justice for all, and building effective, accountable, and inclusive institutions. Moving on, the Minister of Niger Delta Affairs, Godswill Akpabio, has announced that President Muhammadu Buhari will commission sections 1 to 4 of the East-West Road in 2022. Akpabio explained that the road had been in a deplorable condition because the administration of Olusegun Obasanjo did not approve of it. The minister, who spoke when a group known as the Niger Delta Ethnic Nationalities Youth Forum paid him a courtesy call in Abuja, disclosed that about 4.9 billion naira had been released. Moving on, the National Youth Council of Nigeria, NYCN, has urged the Minister of Niger Delta Affairs, Godswill Akpabio, not to allow himself to be distracted from pursuing the reforms in the Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC. The group said the benefits of the reforms are being felt by the people of the region, as reflected in the peace being enjoyed in the region today. The NYCN, which made this known in a statement signed by its president, Solomon Adodo, said allegations by critics of the minister that he passed the buck on his responsibility for the constitution of NDDC board were baseless. They urged the minister to follow due process and not be intimidated by those who are rattled by the ongoing reforms at the NDDC. Meanwhile, a chieftain of the All Progressives Congress, APC, Jackson Lekan Ojo, has called on Nigerians to zero the search for President Muhammadu Buhari's successor to Senator Godswill Akpabio and Governor Aminu Tambuwal based on the template proposed by former President Ibrahim Babangida. General Babangida was reported to have suggested that the next president should be a Nigerian of less than 60 years who has harmonious links to all the 6 geopolitical zones. Moving on, arrangements have reached advanced stage for the pre-convocation lecture of Federal University Dutsama on national security to be delivered by Minister for Niger Delta, Godswill Akpabio. The Vice-Chancellor told our correspondent that the minister will lay the foundation of the Faculty of Law, which would be named after President Buhari. And lastly, a national commentator, Sylvester Nyang, has called Governor Udom Emmanuel of Akwa Ibom State to apologize to the people for telling lies about projects. Yang, in an interview with our correspondent, wondered why the governor initially denied the 1.2 billion naira allocation for the building of Government Lodge in Lagos, but turned around to say it was there. Yang noted that the Akwa Ibom governor owes an apology to the people of the state for the discomfort caused by his 1.2 billion naira narrative. He said, as a trained accountant, the governor has no excuse fumbling over figures of a budget estimate. And that's it on National Interest News. Thanks for watching.